few months ago, we were invited to speak at Harvard about our program about music producers. While there, we were asked a really fantastic question. What is the main reason why artists don't make it? Why do they fail? And if I really look at the 700 artists that we've worked with and the thousands of other artists that I've booked, there's a clear answer. I'm going to explain, but I want you to pay very close attention. Maybe even take some notes and watch till the end, because exploring this answer and your understanding it can be the difference between you making it and not. So the most important quality in succeeding as an artist is your attitude. And the number one reason why most fail is the wrong attitude. And there's about 4 sections to dissect within this attitude. So let's break that down. If you don't know, I'm Justin. I run Cosmic Academy. We're an artist development school, and we've been around now for over 11 years. And we've worked with over 700 incredible artists and producers. And these producers, these artists, they get incredible results. They sign to the biggest labels like Toolroom, Armada, Anjuna, Monstercat. They play the biggest shows like Tomorrowland, EDC, Electric Zoo. They tour all over the country. And one thing our students understand is that by having the right attitude will make all the difference for their progress. So what is this right attitude, and how do we avoid the wrong attitude? First thing I need you to do is smash that like button. I really don't know what it does. I heard that it helps zebras play table tennis. For a really long time now, the zebras have been trying to compete with all the other animals and all their other sports, but the zebras have been trying to excel at table tennis or ping pong. And if you smash that like button right now, it's going to help in their training, their shot making abilities, get them the right coaches. Smash that like button. Let's get some zebra table tennis tournaments all over the world. So having the wrong attitude can really mess you up when it comes to being a successful artist, and having the right attitude can be a game changer. So let's start with the first main quality of the right attitude. That first quality is your work ethic. A lot of times I'm asked about, is it the hard work or is it the talent? And when it comes to this industry, hard work will always beat the talent. Talent can only take you so far. I'll look at a lot of classes where, there'll be some students that are like classically trained, brilliant musicians, just so talented. And right next to them is someone who's never opened up a DAW. They've never studied music. They don't have any of that innate talent. But if that second student is a hard worker, if that second student has a positive attitude, is willing to play all the sides of the game, then that second student will eventually surpass the talented musician, because you always have to be doing the extra work. The most talented producer, that's probably not even someone we know about. Think in your mind right now, like, who's your favorite artist? Who's your favorite producer? Do you think they're the most talented in the world? Probably not. They just have the right attitude and are a very hard worker. They're willing to play both sides, being the producer, doing the marketing, understanding the business, being a team player. Sure, there's probably some genius producer out there with tons of talent. They're still in their parents' basement, and we're never going to know about them, and they're never going to make it. Why? Because they won't do the hard work. They won't do the extra work. And that's what this is about, which brings me to the next part of this quality. The second aspect to this attitude is your willingness to evolve and always be the learner. You must realize that everyone you're competing with is constantly getting better at the craft. You gotta realize that everyone is constantly evolving. The social media is always changing. The marketing is always changing. The DAW and the plugins, those are always changing. In this business, you can't just stick to doing the same thing and expecting different results. I'm gonna say that again. You can't just stick to doing the same thing and expect different results. But a lot of people have the wrong attitude here. They think if their shit is good, they think if they have the talent, then they'll just stay stagnant. Eventually it'll happen for me. Eventually someone will discover me, and they just wait around like that. Well, the other people, the people with the work hard mentality, with the work hard attitude, those people that are willing to keep learning, they'll surpass the stagnant folks. They'll be the ones getting the record signed and getting the gigs and getting the shows. Again, think about your favorite artists. Think about the top artists. They keep evolving, they keep progressing, they keep getting better. Because if they don't, otherwise they will fall off. And if you are one of those types of artists that wants to keep growing and believes in always being a learner, you can apply to our academy. I'm going to leave a link below to that. One of the things we discuss a lot at our academy, and maybe one of the most important qualities, is this next one. Your attitude must be community focused rather than solo focused. The music industry requires collaboration. It requires a network. It requires working with others. others. Doing this on your own is extremely difficult. And our school has one of the most robust collectives in the industry. Everyone is helping each other. They're giving each other feedback. They're supporting each other's music. When someone has a problem, there's always someone around to help. Doing this on your own is a very lonely pursuit. What are you going to do when you have a question? What are you going to do when you need feedback? Or honestly, when you just need someone to talk to pep you up? Being around other people that are all rowing in the same direction is a game changer. We like to use this phrase at Cosmic: a rising tide lifts all ships. People want to work with other people who are community oriented in this way. Team players. Whether you're signing to a label or you're working to play at a show, you will be working as a team. So keep that in mind and have the attitude of a team player. The next quality for this attitude is that you're a giver. You're a value adder, and you're a positive player. Being a giver is someone who adds value, because if you're just a taker, then that's again the opposite side of this attitude. No one wants to work with a taker. No one wants to work with a user. And being a giver is not just about giving to your audience. It's about being a value add, a positive player with the labels, with your collaborators, with those people at the shows we were talking about. Sometimes I'll go to one of my student shows when they're playing a big festival, and I see them treat everyone there with love and positivity, even if it's just the security guard or the person cleaning the porta potties. And that stuff really resonates. You'll start getting the reputation of someone who is a good person, who is a giver, and you will be shocked at how many artists crumble because their reputation is destroyed because they're a negative player, because they're a taker, because they're a user. Now, sure, those people might have some small success, but it will not last. And these are the qualities that make up the attitude that you want. And of course, the qualities of the attitude that you must avoid. Now, I'm going to put up another video next that's going to help you with the next step of your journey. Be sure to watch that one now, and we'll see you in there.